Hello everybody, MD Polo here. Thank you for joining me. Today we're taking a look at something that just came out from Beretta. And this is the 92XI. Now there's going to be a couple versions of this, and the one in front of us is the launch edition. And the one way you can figure out which one is the launch edition is because of the wood grips. And right off the bat, what I'd like to tell you is that today I'm not filming at my home studio. I'm actually filming over at Range USA in Carmel, Indiana. This gun is not mine, it just came out, but they allowed me to come in and film it for you. So I'd like to thank Range USA very much for allowing me to do this for you guys. So first, let us, even though I've already done this, I know YouTube likes to make sure that the gun is safety checked. And as you can see, since we're there, very nicely polished feed ramp. So Beretta 92, you'd say, well, what's special about a 92? The 92 has been around for a long time. And that's a positive. It's a very tried and true design. This one comes with mags that are 18 rounds in capacity. So they're very nice, made in Italy. So they're probably Medgar mags. And it comes with two of them. It comes with the original Beretta box. And like I told you, I'm not filming at my location. I'm filming at Range USA. And I was going to say Point Blank. It used to be Point Blank, but they rebranded. And it comes in this case with, so the reason I said that is because you're going to hear some noise in the background. It's very busy here today. There's a lot of shooting going on. So if you hear anything in the background, that's what it is. So it comes in a plain plastic case. It comes with two mags. Here's the other one with a lock. And that's all you get. You don't even get an owner's manual, an instruction manual, anything like that. You get a little paper with a QR code that you scan, and it takes you to the manual. But for the price, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, you get only two mags, and that's it. Not even a cleaning brush, nothing. So that's, I don't know, pretty anemic. But anyway, you'd say, okay, it's a Beretta 92. What's different, what's special about this Beretta 92? And what it is single action only. So most of your 92s that you've seen, the ones that are stock from the factory, are going to be single action, double action. And this one is single action only. And you can tell here it's got also a frame mounted safety versus the slide mounted safety that has been pretty much in every Beretta since, well, as of recent. If you're looking at the older Berettas, I have a video with one of the very first 92s that was made. They also had the frame mounted safety, but then after that they moved to the slide mounted safety. So we're back here. And but I'm jumping around a little bit. I wanted to tell you. It is, of course, and this one is a 9mm hammer-fired semi-automatic pistol. The barrel length comes in at 4.7 inches. I already told you the capacity is 18+1. Now, if you live in a non-free state, they also have them available in 10+1, or you can also request it in 15+1. All right. So unloaded with a mag comes in at 33.3 ounces. And as I mentioned earlier, the way you can tell that you've got the limited edition is not only because of the single action only, but it's actually the limited, it's called the launch edition, the introductory model. It comes in with the wood grips. Now they're going to have regular versions of it. They're going to come with different color G10 grips, black, different colors. All right, so that's how you can tell the difference between them. And let you walk around it a little bit. It's got your regular accessory 1913 rail here, 3 slots. It's got very nice serrations in the front of the grip, in the back of the grip. The focus catch up a little. There you go. So starting up at the top, the slide, the finish is Cerakote, I'm sorry, the accent's coming out. Cerakote, and they call it, let me look at my notes, make sure I don't butcher this anymore. Brunnington finish. And what it is a premium H-series Cerakote finish. Another nice thing about this one, and sorry for butchering all that, is that it is optics ready. So you've got a pistol that is optics ready, single action only, frame mounted safety. Those are the main differences here. You got a skeletonized hammer. You see it there. Sticking with the slide, we got the sights. They got a fiber optic front, and you've got a blacked out serrated rear. There are steel sights. There you go. Moving down to the frame. There you go. Waiting for the focus. So it's an all metal gun, as you can see here. The grip style is the Vertex style from Beretta. We already talked about the serrations in the front and the back. The mag release, it's actually very well done. You can see it there. It's a bit extended, not too much, and it's very nicely textured. So with medium-sized hands that I have, I can reach perfectly fine to eject the mag. Now it doesn't fly off like in some models, but I think that's something that's going to loosen up a bit as you shoot the firearm. There you go, just let you look around. Now the camera has a little bit of an issue here with the lighting that I'm using, so forgive me for that. Now looking down, you can see that it's got a nicely beveled, and it's not a big mag well, but it's very nicely beveled here for easy mag insertion. Everything's very well finished, smooth. You don't feel a lot of the lines, the transitions. You can see the slide to frame fit is very nice. It's not going to be as precise as a 1911, but they did a very good job with it right here. You take a look. You got the typical Beretta exposed barrel. Now, polymer guide rod. That's a bit of a bummer. I've never seen one break, but it's nice not only for reliability, long-term reliability, but also gives you a little bit more weight up front. Just let you take a look at it. There's the feed ramp. There you go. Looking at the trigger, you got your controls. Your controls are very accessible. Like I said, medium-sized hands. I can reach it. Here's your safety. Your safety is very positive and is ambidextrous. So that's another feature that they talk about, is how the safety is ambidextrous. So you can use it very much like a 1911, where you can use it as a ledge to support your dominant thumb. There you go. So since we're here, let's take a look at the trigger. It's not a complete flat trigger. It's got a little bit of a curve. It is very comfortable. Okay. Now, it is pulling, I would say, around 4.2 pounds consistently. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I've shown you that I do have the gauge. So you got to take up here. And my assumption is that it's going to clean up a bit, because it is not as smooth as I expected. Now, mind you, let me tell you before we go into that, a little bit of the bias that I come to this review with. You've seen in my videos that I have the Langdon Tactical. And the Langdon Beretta 92, the LTT Elite, it just ruins you. It's so good that once you're used to that trigger, anything else is just frankly disappointing. And that is the problem. The other thing is the 6-hour, the P220 or the P226 that comes with the single action only. That single action is also fantastic, especially the reset. I mean, you just blink and you miss the reset. So I came to this expecting similar performance out of this trigger. And at least with a firearm that has not been fired yet, it's not there. Let me show you. So we come here, and this is the travel to the wall. So quite a bit of travel. Then you hit a wall, and it's pretty pronounced. And you push through it, 4.25 pounds. Then you got a little bit more travel. Did you feel it? See, hear that? You can even hear it. Then you kind of hit another wall. And then you push through that, and it goes. Your reset is going to be, you go, you go, you go, you go, you go. There it is. It's very soft. You can hear it, somewhat tactile. And then you travel more. Then you got that creep. You're at the wall again. You push through that. You hear that click. And then it goes. Now I'm going to be quiet and just let you look at it. And maybe you can hear it. So, I don't know. I'm just frankly a bit disappointed with that trigger. As I mentioned earlier, it could be something that cleans up. Once you start firing, it smooths out. I can only imagine how good this would get if you grab this and send it to Langdon and let them do their magic on this single action trigger. I'm sure it would be absolutely superb. This comes with an MSRP of $1,199 for this limited edition launch model. So you're knocking on the door of $1,200. Plus, if you want to send it to Langdon to work their magic on the trigger, my guess is it would be around $400 or so to get that done. But I think you would end up with an absolutely superb firearm. This is nothing but an initial look at it. It's not even a first impressions because I have not fired it, but I wanted to give you a first look at it. The non-limited edition model, the one that is going to be released after this, that is not going to have, it's not going to be the release model, excuse me. It's going to have the regular G10 grips. This one, the MSRP on that one is going to come in at around $949. So it's about a $250 difference, and so you'll figure out if having the wood grips from Beretta and having the launch edition is worth $250 for you. I think it looks beautiful. I think Beretta did a great job on this, and I wanted to bring it to you. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up buying this or not. If not, I'll just wait and see if they have the Range USA gets a range version of it so I can shoot it for you. But I wanted to bring it to you, show it to you. Something new, something different. Let me know what you think about this Beretta. Would you buy it? What do you think of this version in a single action only with a frame-mounted safety? And would you pay $1,200 for this and clean up the trigger? I look forward to your comments. Please remember that I upload videos every Wednesday morning, every Friday morning, and on Wednesdays when my schedule allows. I'm also very active on Instagram, and there you can see what's coming down to the channel way before it hits YouTube. Once again, I ask for your patience through my videos. You know that I do all the videos in one take only. There's no editing, splicing, or connecting different parts of it. Everything's done at one time, so I do the best that I can with that. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support, and until the next time, God bless.